Hello Libra, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. Supportive Oracle, oh wait, website on the bottom, almost forgot. Liminal11.com, feel free to check that out if you want to. I'm excited to get to your reading for some reason. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reich. There's also a website down there, hayhouse.com. This is a 2002 printing, though. I think if you look up Lucy Cavendish and Magical Spell Cards, I think you'll find something. Don't recall right off the top of my head. And I am excited about your reading, so why? Why are we so excited? I'm not a Libra. I'm Pisces, actually, but I am, like, really excited for this reading. Well, this is showing up at the end. It's the Ace of Cups, so... I mean, this could be really fun. I feel like this is going to be... Yeah. I wonder why I'm so excited for your reading. I mean, I don't know what's going on here where I'd be so excited for your reading. So many good cards. I wonder why. You've got something... You're already ready. Oh, you're ready. Oh, you were so ready. You've got the Ace of Pentacles where you're standing. Like, I know what I got. I know what I want to do with it, and things are just getting ready to start, and I'm ready. I am ready for this show to start. I'm ready to go. Don't get caught up in the gender. You got the King of Cups in the past. Somebody has already told you something that you very much like. This does not have to be a romance thing. It could be. Take it generally, whatever works for you. But somebody already let you know what's going on. I'm really, like, pumped for this. I'm like, it's coming. It's ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. The King of Cups is turning into the King of Pentacles, which I feel works for you, especially when you're standing here with the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm getting from this, how I'm seeing this change, is, like, something that was kind of like the information came and there was a possibility coming forward that is getting locked in. That is like, this is for Libra. Libra is going to own this. This is like, it's like, this was the car in the lot. This is you owning that car. That's kind of how I feel that. I know that's really simple, but I feel like it makes best sense for this situation. This is also something you've been giving a lot of thought to. You've been looking at this. You've probably been researching this situation, be it a person or a situation. Could be a job for some of you. Could be... I feel like when I say job, it may not be like a new job. Bunny ears on that one. But like, whatever you're a part of, it could be like a business that where there's like possibilities. I could be a part of this, or I don't have to be a part of this, or I see something coming forward. You're kind of like, do I want to be a part of that? What are those people like? What is that situation like? What type of effect will that have on my life? It seems like you've looked into it a lot. You've put a lot of thought into this and kind of like, I've decided I want this, and I'm moving forward. This is interesting. I don't feel guaranteed that this is going to give me a result that I want, but I'm much more excited in the sense of, like, if I don't do it, I'm never going to know. This is kind of one of those things. But the energy is really good. Somebody said there's something here for you. You put a lot of thought into it, a lot of research. It's locking in. It's yours now. You've chosen it. You want this, though. But I feel like I'd rather do it and find out than not and be like, why didn't I do that? I don't want to look back and be like, I didn't at least try. I am excited about it, though. This is interesting. I don't feel guaranteed that this is going to go great. I feel like this is one of those, when somebody says to you, can't, never, could, or... the only guaranteed way to fail is to not try, if that makes sense. So it's like, I'm not going to reserve myself to not trying, because if I don't try, then I automatically fail. So I'm not even giving it a chance. I'm excited about the possibilities, and especially, I feel like the Libras or the people watching this know themselves well enough. Libra sees possibilities, but Libra bobs and weaves when they need to. Kind of like, I want this to get over here, and I'm seeing where it's going, and maybe I don't like that, so now what do I need to do to get it over there? That's also a thing. Like, if I want it to be a successful thing, if there's a way to make it happen, you're going to make it happen. One of those things. A lot of possibilities coming in. I am worried a little bit that the person I'm dealing with may not be all they're cracked up to be. I'm worried about that. The Seven of Swords is here, but it's kind of like a fear. Kind of like, part of me is wondering if I get involved with this, it's just going to go, and then I'm just going to be left holding the bag. It was more of a pipe dream than anything else, that I'm going to be standing here all by myself. That I'm going to be left standing here all by myself. I'll technically get where I want to go, but I'll be there on my own, and I don't really want... It's like I'll end up with a crappy ending. I'm worried about that. I'm worried that somebody gave me information, but they're not going to actually follow through on it. That is a worry. I feel like you're safeguarding that, though. Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. Give it a moment to show itself. But I also feel like you've seen something where you're like, once this energy is in... I like this for you, for the Emperor. The Emperor is now or never. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Or if I'm not, I'm not. And I think you know that. That's part of what you're kind of seeing. This information came through in the past. Now's my moment to grab it, but is the Emperor still involved? It's same person. They're using three different very strong energies. Now that it's ready, is that going to stick? Is that going to stay? That is a worry. I feel like that's one of the reasons maybe I'm a little like, I'd rather try than not, but I don't feel guaranteed of a great outcome. But success is coming in. Like I know I already showed you this in the beginning. Success is coming in. Whatever somebody said they were going to do, whatever somebody offered you, they're coming through with that. I just feel like the way you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, I don't feel like that's guaranteed. They said it, but we'll see it when it happens. You're realistic. There's a lot of energy here. I'm very, very excited. Whoever you're dealing with, they have the Two of Wands with the good cheer. Your timing is bam. It's right on. It's like your timing is right on tempo. Perfect. Boom, 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 and here we go. Libra cue. Boom. There we go. Libra has been cued, and there they go. You come in right at the right time. They don't think about it too much. They just, oh, Libra's ready. Let's do it. And they seem to be extremely excited about it too. I feel like this is partly where I'm getting this excited energy from. Whoever you're working with, if there's a person here, they're over the moon to be working with you just as much as you are with them. This is a match. This is a great match, whatever this is. I already showed this too, but there's more with it. I know there's more with it. Ace of Cups coming in. I don't know. This feels like a Sunshine Rainbows reading. I did another one today. I'll give you a heads up. It was Capricorn. It was not a Sunshine Rainbow reading. This energy here, I feel like we're off and running. It's just about you seeing how the connection really works, but I feel like you've researched it. You're like, well, this is when we work together. This works best, and this is when we go separate, because that's when they're going to do what they want. It doesn't really mesh with me, but we don't have to. They can do this on their own. It's like if this is a partnership, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but if it was any type of partnership, I feel like you've already kind of looked at this, like, in these certain situations, we're good. They do that, I do this, we work perfect. When it comes to dealing with this type of situation, we kind of clash a bit. So when these situations come off, I'll go over and do this. I'll let them do that. They can handle it their way. I'll go handle this my way. We'll come back together afterwards and reconnect on other things. You got the plan. I don't know. I was going to go through some analogies, but I immediately got the, like, you know what you're going to do with that. You already know. If this is hitting, I feel like you're like, yeah, I already know how I'm going to handle that. It's fine. Any other information for Libra? Like that, it's a great reading. I'm just like, ooh, there's a lot. I think it's mostly the excitement. All right, so the Empress, which don't get caught up in the gender, and the Eight of Fire. This is going to go fast. Set this up in the beginning the way you want it to thrive. Like, this doesn't have to be a relationship thing. I know I keep saying this, but I'm seeing like a lot of analogies to this. In the beginning of a relationship, people do things that they don't want to do the whole time, but they start off with, like, for example, they constantly pick up after the other one, or they're constantly paying for stuff, or they're always the one who starts a conversation, stuff like that. Just something where you don't want that to happen all the time, but this is how you're starting off the situation because you want the other person to see you in a positive light or something like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, if you want the other person to pay half all the time, start it off that way. Start it off that way. If you want, I'll clean up after you half the time, and then you clean up after me half the time, like we take turns, or you want them to do it with you together. You know what I mean? We work it out that way. Start it off that way. Don't end up doing more than you want. Equal it out right in the beginning. I feel like Libra normally would be good for this, but for some reason I feel like when I get over here, you might be a little bit over accommodating. I don't know. I feel like there's something here where you might be a little over accommodating. Just don't do that. I don't know why, because I thought Libra was better with kind of like, no, we got to start it like we want it to thrive. I thought you guys were more on point with that, but for some reason, and maybe just for argument's sake, maybe you're looking at this right now like, no, I am good with that. Cool, be good with that. But when you see this starting, just keep double checking yourself. Make sure you're not doing too much, or say if the other person is a little bit too, I don't want to say aggressive, but maybe too excited, maybe they're the one who is constantly overdoing it. Pull them back to your comfort level and be like, no. I don't want you doing everything. I don't like this idea of you doing everything like this. No. I'll do this part, you do that part, we'll work together. I'd rather work together and get that pattern of us working together. I don't want you overdoing it. I don't want to overdo it. Like, don't let them do it either. Maybe that's part of it too. Kind of like, well, they like to, so I'll let them kind of like peter out, and then we'll balance it out later. I'm getting however this starts is how it stays. So if they're overdoing it in the beginning, don't let them overdo it either. You know what I mean? Pull them back, kind of like, no. We'll do this together, same level the whole way. I feel like for some reason you might be. Just keep it in the back of your head. If it sounds cuckoo, then it sounds cuckoo. But if it starts happening, just like, hopefully that clicks in like, whoa, no, let's not let that happen. Because they do have this good cheer too. Like, they're excited too. They're as excited as you are. I'm like, this burst of energy came in with this reading. I don't think any of the other readings I did for this, I only got one left, but any of the other readings were this exciting. This one was really like, poof, poof. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.